You're watching Community Braves basketball on the Community Braves Network. Boys action now between the Braves and the Quinlan Ford Panthers in a battle for first place in District 13 4A. Both of these teams won their initial district matchup. The victor will at the very least have a share of first, potentially have it all themselves when the night is complete. Community's starters being introduced right now. Isaac Foy, number 00, alongside number 5, Cam Bland. Number 11 is Tar Wilson. He is the leader in scoring and rebounding for Community. Number 13 is Brody Hudson. And number 23, Andre Bragg, the starters for your Community Braves. My name is Chris Mykowski. I am the Community ISD Communications Coordinator. The Director of Communications, Cooper Welch, is running our show behind the scenes. All of our other positions tonight handled by CHS Audio Visual Technology students. Appreciate all of the work they do to make sure Braves basketball is available across the Community Braves Network. Community in the home whites tonight, blue letters and numbers outlined in gold. Quinlan Ford in the road blues tonight with white letters and numbers. Battle for first place underway in Nevada. Isaac Foy comes down with the tip. Andre Bragg averaging just over 8 points per game running the show. Here's Foy. Over to Cam Bland, big man on the left wing. Tar Wilson, the leading scorer and rebounder for the Braves. Brody Hudson back out to Bragg. Bragg, quick pass to Foy, has it deflected. Now the first chance for Quinlan Ford. Carson Scott wearing number 1. He is the leader with 15 points per game. And the Panthers off to a hot start thanks to Eli Murillo. He's already halfway to his average. He normally puts in 6 points per game. And the Ford defense causing havoc early. 2 turnovers for the Braves in the first minute. That's Carson Scott. 15 points per game, 6 rebounds per game. Now Murillo, who had the initial triple, has it knocked away by Bland. Braves basketball. Bragg across the timeline. Lifted up by Bragg, off the mark. Panthers are running. Under 6.5 minutes to go in the first. Panthers lead by 3. Firing, it's Caden Scott. Right wing triple, knocks it down. 6-0. Tar Wilson battling with a couple of Panther defenders. Ball stay with Community. Call against Caden Scott. Bland finding Foy. Off the glass and in for Bragg. That'll stay with Quinlan. Four-point lead for the Panthers. They stretch it to 6. No. Flying in on defense, the rip from Murillo. Whistle as Bragg comes across the timeline. And our officials will conference. Apparently there was some miscommunication about alternating possession that should have gone to Quinlan. They'll correct their mistake and allow the Panthers to inbound. This is Holden Westmoreland, an impressive-looking 6'2" forward/guard for the Panthers. Off the back iron. Braves can't convert. Carson Scott. Bragg has a tough assignment on defense there. And he gets whistled. Panthers inbound from under their own hoop. Here's Ronnie McGrath, Agent Zero off the mark. Hearing it from the community student section. Brody Hudson can't put it through the cylinder. Scott spinning off the window. Panthers looking strong early, leading by 6. Every coach will tell you, strong start is one of their keys. Panthers have that tonight. Bragg, no good. Bland can't bring it down. Foy after it rolls around on the floor for a bit. Braves give it away. Scott against Bland has it blocked. Second chance for the Panthers. Shots coming. Head coach Nathan Kirby of the Community Braves told me keys tonight, slow down Carson Scott. That's going to be the key for any Panther opponent this year. Limit your turnovers and clean the glass. Cannot allow second chance opportunities for this powerful Panther offense. Good by Murillo. 8-3 Quinlan. Chase Williams back in the lineup. Only played 2 games so far this season. Great to see him on the floor again for Community. In limited action this season, Williams with 9.5 points per game. Trying to bring it out of the backcourt. Able to do so successfully. Bland is trapped after he goes across the timeline. R.J. Wyndham getting some playing time early. Pass errant. It'll stay with Community. And Wyndham will inbound. Wyndham back over to Williams. 17 points for Williams in his only full game played this year. Gets it in the painted area, fighting through the trees, and gets fouled. Coach Kirby said tonight he did not know what to expect from Williams in his return, but he wants to see him handle the basketball and get creative. That's what he does well. Ideally, he'll be back to being Community's primary ball handler in short order. Young man who can score at will when he is 100%. That went off the top of the backboard. But a foul called on Wilson as he went up for the rebound. This is Eli Murillo, senior. Over to Carson Scott, fellow player in his final year of high school ball. Scott against Williams, beats him, but unable to finish. Wilson loses the handle. Bland reaching back in. First foul on Bland. Quinlan into the bonus with over 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Brennan White set to check in for Community. He'll do so now, taking the place of Isaac Foy. The lead is now 8 for Quinlan. Williams wearing those bright green kicks tonight. Pulls up from the right side of the free throw line. No good. Bland brings down the board. Foul on Quinlan. R.J. Wyndham will send it in. Given away by Community. Can Carson finish? He does with the left hand. 10-point advantage now for Quinlan. Wyndham trying to stop the bleeding. Williams thinking about it. Doesn't get a good look. Tar Wilson, he is the difference maker, but it rolls past the rim. Here's Carson, off to the left. Brendan White taking his first shot of the night. No joy. Under a minute to go. Carson kicks it out to the masked man, McGrath. It's no good. Can Brennan pick it up? Screened out by Westmoreland. Quinlan ball. Quinlan, Community, and Farmersville all 1-0 in district play. Winner tonight gets at least a share of that top spot. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. McGrath gets fouled and will go to the free throw line with 23.8 seconds. Here's the look at the rest of the schedule tonight. Farmersville, the other 1-0 team in the district, officially 21-1, but potentially going to have a lot of those wins wiped away as an ineligible player, or multiple ineligible players actually, were found on their roster, no longer playing for the Farmers. So that will change their trajectory in a big way moving forward. "15 seconds left. Will Carson hold for the final shot here? Panthers lead by 11. Carson from the left wing, a rainbow off the glass, nearly falls. Big performance by Quinlan in this opening frame. A 14-3 lead for the visitors on the Community Braves Network.
Let's remember to play, coach, officiate, and support the Texas way with respect for others, self-control, and true sportsmanship. Our student athletes are here to learn life lessons through sport. Win or lose, your actions during competition and in the stands reflect your character. Play with pride, play with honor, play the Texas way. Learn more at playthetexasway.com. During this break in the action, take a moment to follow Community ISD. On Facebook and Instagram, we're easy to find. Our handle is Community ISD.
You're watching boys basketball on the Community Braves Network. Battle for first place in District 13 4A. Quinlan leads 14-3 through one quarter over Community. Chase Williams back in the lineup. Only his third game this season. Can't keep a handle on the basketball. A turnover quickly for Community. Here's Carson Scott. Highlight machine. He has 6 points. Carson Scott averaging a team-leading 15 points per game and 6 rebounds per game. His Panthers lead 16-3. Can't convert, but Wilson knocks the ball out of bounds. And Quinlan can make it a 4 or 5 point trip down the floor. Inbounding to Murillo. Here's Ronnie McGrath, the senior. Guarded by Dylan Testa, and Testa comes up with the ball. Wilson cross court to Brennan White. Here's Williams. Clangs out. Driving in for 2 more, it's Eli Murillo. He's already passed his season average of 6 points per game. 8 of Quinlan's 18 have come from him. Whistle on Quinlan. Community will inbound from under its own hoop with Andre Bragg. Quick pass to Wilson. Trimming the deficit to 13. Scott guarded by Bragg. Flipping it back outside. Offensive foul committed by Quinlan. Producing the biggest cheer from the community side we've heard tonight. Can the Braves chip away here? Hudson lifts, no good. Bragg there for the board. Bragg back outside to Foy. Williams had a good look. Instead gives it up to Bragg, gets it right back. An even better look here for Chase. Off to the right. Foy and Scott tied up down low. Possession to Quinlan. Under 6 minutes to go, second quarter at the Community High School competition gym. Knocked out of bounds. Ball remains with the Panthers. Quinlan 16-7 overall this year. Panthers have won 3 of their last 4, most recently beating Caddo Mills last Friday, 45-36. Carson Scott will inbound. Right back to Scott as Bragg keeps hands on him, playing some confident defense. McGrath with a shot fake and a drive. Couldn't put it down. Now the Braves moving quickly. Wilson need to get him involved in the offense. And Foy gets fouled as he goes to the rack. Foy to the free throw line. Just over 5 minutes remaining. Foy can't hit the back end, but a rebound by Community's Brody Hudson, and Wilson gets charged for traveling. Community trying to clamp down on defense. Outside to Westmoreland, high arcing 3-ball, no good. Chase Williams has the rebound. His triumphant return to the lineup. Sweet lay-in for Williams. Braves are back within 10. Here's McGrath. Too much. And the Braves keep it rolling. Not a great pass, trying to get it to Foy. And the Panthers won a timeout. Despite coming up with a turnover, Quinlan still not loving the speed of this game and how Community has vaulted itself back to within 10. The latest Standings in District 13 4A look like this as Community, Quinlan, and Farmersville are all 1-0 in district play. That far right column, all that matters now, the overall record, not consequential when it comes to playoff spots and seeding. Top 4 out of the district will reach the postseason, with the top 2 enrollments heading to the Division I bracket and other 2 heading to the Division II bracket. With its enrollment, Community by default would head to the Division I bracket if they were to reach the postseason. Just beyond the three-point line, Caden Scott. Pair of threes for him tonight, stretching the Quinlan lead out to 21-8. Bragg will have free throws. Bragg averaging just over 8 points per game. Most of those that really vaulted his average came in early in the season. His performance has dropped slightly as this year has progressed. Coach Kirby hoping that he can return to his proper form and not force as many shots, wait for good looks. 21-10 in favor of the Panthers. 5-second call against Quinlan. You'll rarely see that, but it goes against Caden Scott, and he checks out in favor of his brother Carson Scott. $11-point advantage for Quinlan. Here's Foy battling with Westmoreland, wins that one. 3.5 minutes to go. Community back within single digits. A 9-point lead for Quinlan. Carson stops, picks up his dribble. Bragg with 2 hands on it. Out to Westmoreland. He's all alone, but short on the attempt. 3 minutes to go as Williams gets the ball in his hands. Up and under, no good. Call in favor of Quinlan. Community coaches are livid. Coming up with the turnover is Brody Hudson. And as the saying goes, ball don't lie. Community coaches thought they should have had possession. Went to Quinlan, but CHS immediately gets the ball back, converts to 2, and now within 7. Here's McGrath. Chaos on the floor. Play continues. 2.5 minutes to go. Westmoreland spinning around. Foy. Too much. Things getting a bit heated on the floor and in the crowd. A community bucket here would lead to some big noise from the CHS side. Wyndham gives it up to Hudson, to Foy. He has a seam. Braves within 5. Carson Scott flapped by Wyndham. That's 3 fouls now on him. That's a key defender for Coach Kirby, and already 3 fouls in the second quarter. Tyler Andrews into the game for Quinlan, and Eli Murillo with ball in his hands. Carson Scott, only 4 points for him tonight. Keeping him in check was a huge point of emphasis for the Braves. Done a good job of that so far. But you know that he's going to heat up at some point. This may be the start of it. 6 points now for Carson. And a 23-16 lead. Williams looked like he walked with it. Whistle doesn't come. Wilson flexing his muscles. Braves within 5. A minute to go in the first half. Walking alongside of him. And Bragg gets called for the foul. That's a second on Bragg. Kirby looking for an explanation here. Didn't like that call at all. Immediately going up to one of the officials and mimicking what Bragg was doing on defense to try to understand why that was worthy of stoppage. Still not satisfied. Quinlan is in the bonus with 58.5 seconds remaining. Carson Scott, 6 points. Make it 7. Makes them both. Braves trail by 7. Williams with a step. And down. Welcome back, Mr. Williams. His return to the floor results in one of the best highlights of the night for Community. He has his team within 5. A chance to make it 4. Jerry Carson checks in for the Braves. Three-point play converted by Chase Williams. 40 seconds left. Carson driving down the left side through Community defenders. He's the first player into double figures. 10 points for Carson Scott. 6-point lead for the Quinlan Panthers on the road at Community. Wilson trying to get it to Williams, couldn't do it, and out of bounds on the Community sophomore. Ryan Sarugu checks in for Community for these final 10 seconds. Westmoreland working towards the rack. Carey called on Westmoreland. And Brennan White enters for these final 6.9 seconds. 5 seconds left. Lifting, it's White, no good. Quinlan will take a 6-point lead to the locker room in this battle for first place in District 13 4A. You're watching boys basketball on the Community Braves Network.
The J.R. Airy State Farm Agency is proud to support Community ISD athletics. At the J.R. Airy State Farm Agency, we're all about protecting what matters most: your family, your home, your future. Just like our Braves fight for every win, we're here to fight for you with personalized insurance and financial solutions. Cheer on Community ISD with us, and let's secure your tomorrow together. Like a good neighbor, JR is there. The Community Athletic Booster Club is fired up to support our student athletes in Community ISD. With your help, we've awarded thousands in scholarships, boosted athletic excellence, and given back to every CISD sport, making a lasting difference in our students' lives. Next time you're on campus for a game, don't forget to stop by our concession stand. Every purchase helps us continue this incredible work. Do you want to get ahead of the competition? Do you want access to a full indoor turf field, hit tracks and pro batter, pitching and hitting tunnels, pitching machines, golf simulators, a full-size gym, and more? Come to Inbounds Sports Training, right up the road from Community High School, located at 760 North FM 1138, or visit inboundssports.com. Braves fans, do you need some dental work done? Well, come on out to Levon Family Dental. Dr. Casey Draper and his staff provide you with high-quality dentistry using the latest in technology and modern convenience. Check them out online at LevonFamilyDental.com or call 972-853-2100. The Community Education Foundation is turning 20 this school year. Join us in celebrating 2 decades of braving the way for educational excellence in Community ISD. The foundation enhances educational programs through classroom grants, scholarships, and support of district initiatives. To date, more than $350,000 has been returned through the foundation to support innovative teaching ideas that enrich our students' education. Learn how you can support the foundation at communityisd.org/CEF. Let's remember to play, coach, officiate, and support the Texas way, with respect for others, self-control, and true sportsmanship. Our student athletes are here to learn life lessons through sport. Win or lose, your actions during competition and in the stands reflect your character. Play with pride, play with honor, play the Texas way. Learn more at playthetexasway.com. During this break in the action, take a moment to follow Community ISD. On Facebook and Instagram, we're easy to find. Our handle is Community ISD.
Quinlan Ford and Community in a District 13 4A battle. The winner gets at least a share of first place. Farmersville, the other 1-0 team in District 13 4A, entering tonight. We will attempt to get a score update on the Farmers game this evening as they take on Wills Point, but Wills Point has had a very rough year, 0-1 in district, 5-18 overall, so safe to say the Farmers are heavily favored. So more than likely it will be a two-way tie for the district lead when this night is complete between the Farmers and the winner of this one. Thanks for joining us on the Community Braves Network. Chase Williams unable to hit from the outside. Williams running back on defense and watching Ronnie McGrath hit from three, increasing the Quinlan lead to 30-21. Quinlan outscored Community 14-3 in the opening quarter. Braves fought back in the second frame. There's Williams on the drive. Braves won the second quarter 18-13. And now trading buckets here to begin the third. Carson Scott, ball in his hands. He leads Quinlan with 14 points tonight. Averaging 15 per game. Already nearly there, just one half deep. Here's that masked man, McGrath. He's short on the attempt. Foy with the board. Now Bragg, ball in his hands, guarded by McGrath. We'll see if we can get Wilson more involved in the offense here in the second. Ball going back out to him. McGrath knocks it out of bounds. Possession to the Braves. Joe Williams giving his instruction to his Quinlan ball club. Nathan Kirby on the Community sideline. Minute and a half deep into the third quarter. First shot of the second half for Cam Bland is no good. He's still looking for his first points of the night. Chase Williams led Brave scorers with 6 in the opening half. Isaac Foy had 5. Wilson and Bragg had 4 apiece. For Quinlan, I mentioned Scott leading the way with 14. Murillo and his brother Caden Scott with 6 points apiece. Carson spinning, and he'll head to the line. Stats in the venue have Scott at 10 points, but I did go take a glance over at the scorebook. Has Scott at 14. So we'll go with the scoreboard total +4 for the rest of the night. Up to 16 on the evening for Carson Scott. 9-point lead for Quinlan. Getting in the way is Morello. Great anticipation. Williams blocks it, coming back the other end. Now Bragg to Foy. Braves convert defense to offense. Within 7. Quinlan players asking for the goaltend as Scott puts his shoulder into Williams. Bragg has it go over him. Williams makes the shot before reaching the hardwood. He can take over. Biggest key from Coach Kirby tonight was slow Carson Scott down. Foy leads to the turnover. Bragg converts on the other side. A couple of quick steals into points for Community. Back within 7. Westmoreland, another good-looking player, but he has not scored yet tonight. Across the timeline, tipped by a Brave, so it remains with the Panthers. McGrath calling for the ball, but Scott calls him off. He wants it right now. Guiding his offense. Carson Scott working against Bragg. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Murillo. Murillo against Foy. Behind the back, no good. Williams corrals it. Collision at midcourt. And who's the call against there? It's against Caden Scott. Braves fans getting loud. Community trying to split this varsity doubleheader. The girls' varsity game went in favor of Quinlan. Braves trailing by 7 in the boys' matchup. Under 3.5 minutes to go. Third quarter. Up and under. Williams, good. He has 10 points. Double-figure scoring in his return. Carson Scott continues to do whatever he wants. 20 points for Scott tonight. There's McGrath with a rip. Pulls up and hits. 9-point lead for Quinlan. Braves need a bucket. Here's Williams. Through a couple of defenders. Free throws coming. Chase Williams, 10 points on the night. Coach Kirby told me this afternoon he did not know what to expect from Chase, but he wants him to handle and create. We've seen a good bit of that tonight. 17 points for him in his only full game so far this season. Returns at nearly 100%. For the second game of district play. Ideally, Chase will be the primary ball handler for the Braves going forward. Score and distribute. Braves will have another chance as Bland gets a rebound off the free throw. Sarugu steps back from the left wing. Off the back of the rim. Tyler Andrew needed to slow down there, loses the handle. And Carson Scott saying exactly that to his teammate right now. Slow it down. Braves trail by 8. Chase Williams will have a chance to make it 6 with free throws. Coach Kirby giving a quick talk to Sarugu as he walks back onto the floor now. Good on the front end for Williams. 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining, third quarter. Williams makes both. Again, the deficit is 7 for Community. Murillo meets some resistance. Williams up to Bland, who is still looking for his first points. They still aren't here. Williams thought he had a tie ball. Instead, the foul is called against him. That's his third. Carson Scott, ball in his hands. By my count, 20 points now for the senior. No rush for Quinlan. A 6-point lead. Minute 15 left. Finding Murillo in the corner. Rattles out. Sarugu came down with the board, surrounded by 3 Panthers, and draws a foul. Hudson will check back in as Bland takes a seat. 1 minute remaining, third quarter. Winner gets a share of first place in District 13 4A. McGrath with the steal and the bucket. Eight points is the lead for the Panthers. Whistle against Quinlan. Williams again at the line. He's been good from there tonight, but misses the front end in this sequence. Foy will hit the bench. R.J. Wyndham returns. And he misses both. 28 seconds. Scott, Sarugu battling with him on defense. Scott gets around him, finds his seam, but can't put it through. Rebound by Wilson. 10 seconds. Chase Williams with 5 seconds. Foul against Jaden Siegler as he camped down in the paint. Haven't seen much of him on the floor tonight. Thought he had drawn a charge. Call goes in favor of the Braves. And again, Williams at the free throw line. Last trip, he missed both attempts. Here makes the front end. R.J. Wyndham and Ronnie McGrath camped out past center court. And now with 2 seconds left, Scott lifts from half court. Nearly had it go. Fourth quarter on the way in Nevada, Texas. Quinlan leads Community 40-33.
The J.R. Airy State Farm Agency is proud to support community ISD athletics. At the J.R. Airy State Farm Agency, we're all about protecting what matters most: your family, your home, your future. Just like our Braves fight for every win, we're here to fight for you with personalized insurance and financial solutions. Cheer on Community ISD with us, and let's secure your tomorrow together. Like a good neighbor, JR is there.
Here's a look at the District 13 4A standings entering tonight with a three-way tie for first. Of course, we've only played one game in district, so this is how it was going to be. Farmersville, Quinlan Ford, and Community all victorious on opening night of district play. Winner of this one will have a share of first place. We expect Farmersville to roll against Wills Point this evening, although the Farmers lineup has changed drastically. Some of their key players ruled ineligible and will not return to the floor for the rest of the year. We'll see how the Farmers are able to keep themselves together despite those problems. Fourth quarter underway at Community, and Carson Scott with the bucket. 22 points tonight for Scott, and a 9-point lead for Quinlan. Scramble for the basketball. Panthers give it away. Carson Scott, one of the few misplays he's had tonight, had all the time in the world to get it to Murillo, but throws it against the wall. Pounding the floor, mad with himself as he gets set back on defense. .720 remaining, and Williams off glass and down. He's feeling good, and his Braves, as we've seen so many times tonight, back within 7, but this has been the ceiling for Community for a big chunk of this ball game, as Quinlan has been able to keep Community at bay once they get to about this distance. First quarter, it was all Panthers. Braves have fought back since then. Another two down low. Trailing by 5 now. Caden Scott will head to the line. Back end. Scott hits it after missing the front. Again, the lead is 7 for Quinlan. Bragg over to Williams. Williams against Murillo, loses his dribble. Foul called against Murillo. Quinlan takes it back. There's Scott. Hits two sides of the rim, then goes out. Braves moving quickly. Brody Hudson bowls over Caden Scott And Scott's called for the foul. That's his fifth. He's done. 7 points tonight for Caden Scott before he's disqualified. Big cheer coming from Terrius Wilson after Caden's disqualification. Glad to see him off the floor. He'll be missing for the final 6 minutes. Quinlan leading by 6, now 4. Chase Williams from inside the arc. Ronnie McGrath, 8 points for him. He's come on strong in this second half. McGrath had only 1 in the first, but here in the second, added 7, helping his team tremendously. Hayden Mess-Warland will inbound. Active hands from R.J. Wyndham. The tip sends the ball back out. Quillen to Carson Scott. Bragg has been the man on defense, primarily on Scott all night long. And again, Scott wins the battle down low. 6-point advantage for Community. Scott is going to win the majority of battles against any defender in this district. Bragg got a really tough task tonight. Bragg's all alone, calling for the basketball. Bragg nearly had it. But the Braves keep the ball, and Wyndham powers through. Braves have pulled within 4 with under 5 minutes to go in regulation. The latest Braves Cup scoring update was released today. This is a year-long friendly competition between Community ISD's middle schools. Edge recently added wins in cheer and December attendance percentage, while Community Trails earned points through growth in reading and math. Community Trails has increased its lead. It's now 33.8 to 19.2. You can get a full breakdown of the standings on the Community ISD Facebook page. Competition continues throughout the year. And also, Brave Nation, we are aware of potential severe weather that could make an impact on our region this weekend. No decisions have been made as of now, but district officials will continue to monitor the situation and remain in contact with meteorologists as we move through this week. You can review the bad weather and winter weather procedures on our website at communityisd.org. Of course, we'll update you on any potential delays or closings on the Community ISD social media channels on Facebook and Instagram. Under 5 minutes to go. Carson battling against a couple of defenders. Wilson calling for the push-off. Wilson getting past Scott getting past Wilson, firing out to Murillo, rolls around, back out to Scott. 4.5 minutes to go. 4-point lead for Quinlan. Murillo has some space, clangs out, no good. Now Chase. Can't get the Braves closer. Wilson will get called for the foul. That'll be his 4th. as Carson Scott having some difficulty getting back up off the floor. Wilson 1-on-2 as Williams calls for the elbow. Whistle does not come, and Quinlan's lead is now 6. Bragg, no. Braves need a stop, but Quinlan able to advance the ball up quickly. White ball as Westmoreland jumped over the top of Hudson. Six-point Panther lead. Williams, no. Bland also can't hit. Now here's Murillo. Scott from the left wing, driving. Bland knocking him to the ground, but gets called for the foul. Looked like a clean block with the naked eye. Coach Kirby thinking the same, voicing his displeasure. Call goes against Community, which could have been the biggest defensive highlight of the night. But it's a foul against Bland, and Carson Scott has 27 tonight. Came in averaging 15 points per game. He's on track to double that. 28 points this evening for the senior guard from Quinlan. Baseline pass. And good from Hudson as he worked his way down beneath the basket. Again, a 6-point lead for Quinlan. Going past Bragg rather. And when Scott wins on that step, it's going to be tough to slow him down. 8-point lead now for Quinlan. Bland can't do it for Community. Carson Scott continues to take over late in this game. Can't hit here. Unsuccessful. 2.5 minutes to go. Lifting, baseline triple. Good for Brody Hudson. 5-point deficit now. Timeout on the floor. Congratulations to a pair of CHS powerlifting student athletes, Errolyn Tripp and Josue Soto, on their victories at the Princeton meet this past weekend. Soto winning first place in the 132-pound class, and Tripp winning in the 220-pound class. Congratulations to both of those Braves on bringing gold medals back from Princeton to Community. Also, congratulations to CHS Cheer on reaching the UIL Spirit State Championship Finals. Among Class 4A's Division I Elite, only the top 20 programs reached that final round, and Community placed 17th, the best conclusion to a season in program history. Full photo gallery of action from the Fort Worth Convention Center on Friday, available on the Community ISD Facebook page. 51-46 in favor of Quinlan. 2:20 to go in quarter four. Here's Carson Scott outside to Ronnie McGrath. Quinlan does not need to hurry, but they'll go to the rack. Now out again. Ends working inside to Scott. Westmoreland to Murillo. And no rush at all. This is when the lack of a shot clock comes into play in Texas high school basketball. And now firing one up, McGrath gets it to go. Big three from McGrath. He's up to 14 points tonight, 13 of them coming in the second half. 90 seconds left, and the Braves trail by 8. Bland. Hacked by Westmoreland. Both sides have had plays tonight contending that they had clean blocks. This one, Quinlan fans and Mr. Westmoreland both thinking that shouldn't have been whistled. Cam Bland with his first point of the night. It comes from the line. Andrews screening out community players. Timeout called by Nathan Kirby as the Braves trail by 7 with precious little time remaining. Braves fans, there is a great way to get ready for the baseball and softball seasons coming up. Meet the Braves is February 23rd. It's the Diamond Sports edition of this beloved event in community. Young fans can meet the players, take pictures, get autographs, and run the bases. It'll be a great night in Brave Nation. Monday, February 23rd, 6:30 p.m. at the CHS Baseball Complex. Baseball and softball student athletes will be introduced, and again, your young Braves can take pictures with them, get autographs, and get ready for the season. We'll reveal our baseball and softball broadcast schedule soon on the Community Braves Network. We'll bring you 2 varsity games of each sport here with full treatment, including announcers, graphics, and multiple cameras. All available for free. That's the best part. Tyler Andrews back outside Eli Murillo. Westmoreland had a good look, but the Braves are just looking to foul right now. A minute to go, 7 seconds. Finally, Foy able to get to Scott and send him to the free throw line. Scott contending he was going up for a shot. But considering what the Panthers were doing right there, simply trying to run out time, I don't think that argument's going to hold. Two shots as Quinlan is in the bonus. As Foy comes in to not intentionally by the letter of the law, but go in for a foul. Scott making a wild shooting motion. Thankfully, the referees don't buy that. Missing on the front end. He's had a fantastic night. 31 points now for Carson Scott, doubling and more his per-game average. Braves have to work quickly. Hudson, no. Murillo with the board, and the Braves again have to come up with a quick foul. They're saying that goal went out of bounds, not a foul here. So the Panthers have inbounds to your vantage point, the far left side. Timeout called by Quinlan as they couldn't get it in bounds. Our reigning Brave of the Week is Victoria Gomez from Ellis Elementary School. She was nominated by Brandy Murphy for her generosity and kindness. When Victoria heard that another student had not received much for Christmas, she created a hand-drawn card and put together a gift bag with various items from her own home to give to that classmate. Victoria, thanks for going above and beyond and caring for your fellow Brave. You can always read the full nominations and nominate your own brag for this week's Brave of the Week. Go to our website at communityisd.org/brag to get in your nominations and look at previous winners. We'll reveal this week's winner Thursday at 8 a.m. on the Community ISD Facebook page. Quinlan Ford with a 55-47 lead over Community. After tonight, the Panthers will head back home to face Wills Point on Thursday. These teams will meet one more time in the regular season. That's set for February 6th at the home of the Panthers. That'll be late in the season, and more than likely playoff positioning will be on the line. And again, Carson Scott throwing up a wild shot as the foul came in and contending he should have 3 shots here. Eight-point lead for Quinlan. Scott can stretch the lead out to double digits. And this will give the Panthers a share of first place after tonight. Community will drop down into a tie for third. (57-47). Chase Williams can't come up with a dunk and falls to the ground, reaching for his left ankle, thankfully able to get up and walk to the bench. He's back from injury today. He's only played 1 full game so far this season. 20 points for him in his return. They're going to keep him in the game. Hopefully no additional problems for young Mr. Williams. Eli Murillo at the free throw line. Bland and Hudson on the blocks. (59-47) in favor of Quinlan. Hudson can't hit from NBA range. Quick foul against Foy, and more free throws coming for the Panthers. According to the video board here in the gym, this will be .30 if he hits a free throw. But I believe the scoreboard is actually 4 points short of his total. I think that's now, in reality, 34 points for Scott. We'll get an official ruling on that, of course, after the fact. No good on the back end. Thrown away by Wilson. Over and back by Quinlan. Braves play the final 10.8. After a quick discussion. They will have the Braves inbound from midcourt. Great night for Chase Williams, 20 points in his return. Makes it 23. Ten-point win for Quinlan Ford. The Panthers will have a share of first place through 2 games of district play, while Community falls to 1-1 in district. These teams will battle again February 6th at the home of the Panthers. Playoff positioning will certainly be on the line between these two quality ball clubs. For our entire team behind the scenes, led by Cooper Welch, all the great community high school students manning cameras, replays, and graphics, my name is Chris Mykowski. Good night from Nevada. Thanks for watching the Community Braves Network.